Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Salam alaikum wa marhaba bikoum anna fi HEM. Donc aujourd'hui on est réunis et on vous remercie de votre présence pour commencer. On va vous présenter l'événement l'African Youth Leadership Summit. Cet événement est une initiative de l'organisation MasterPeace qui sont venus nous solliciter par rapport à notre école pour notre salle de conférence, pour un lieu d'accueil de cet événement qui est fait par des jeunes et pour les jeunes.
يشرفنا حضوركم جميعا لهذا المؤتمر الذي من خلاله نسعى لافتتاح قمة الشباب الأفارقة القادة ما بين 18 سنة إلى 35 سنة.
Dans ce sens, nous avons dans le cadre des divers programmes de HEM, le programme RAID, et je passerai la parole à Monsieur Skli qui nous fera une petite présentation. Pourquoi le programme RAID? Parce que justement, il est basé sur le leadership en adéquation avec la thématique de cet événement.
Le programme RAID s'inscrit dans une démarche très particulière au CESEM, le centre de recherche du groupe HEM, qui consiste à prolonger des études terrain en actes. Et RAID est l'acte fondateur en termes d'accompagnement des jeunes leaders. Et il n'y avait pas de formation, il n'y avait pas d'encadrement de ce vaste champ qui est le leadership. Alors, nous avons eu l'idée en interne de concrétiser ces savoirs en actes profitables aux leaders de demain, aux jeunes leaders de demain, d'accord, et leur communauté.
D'abord, bravo pour l'initiative, que je la trouve, d'après ce que j'ai entendu, il y a pas mal de travail qui vous attend ces 3 jours. Et ma question concerne, je veux revenir un petit peu sur, quels sont les objectifs escomptés par cette rencontre?
Alors, les objectifs, ils sont à plusieurs dimensions. La première dimension est un objectif de rassemblement et d'échange. Parce que, comme disait Monsieur Skli tout à l'heure, le réseau est important dans le leadership et dans le développement, aussi bien personnel que professionnel.
نحن نسعى لأن يكون الآيلس أو مؤتمر الشباب الأفارقة أكثر من مجرد مؤتمر. نحن نسعى لإنشاء منظمة إفريقية توحد جهود الشباب الأفارقي، تسعى من أجل سد ثغرات وإيجاد حلول للمشاكل.
سؤالي ما غيكونش طويل، نقدر ما سي فري كو المغرب قطع اشواط كبيره في انه يكد الحضور ديالو الافريقي، وهذه السنه بطبيعه الحال كلها مشات في هذا الشان هذا. المبادره ديالكم اوسي دخلت في نفس النطاق، ولكن هذه المره عن طريق الانفتاح على دول اخرى وعلى مهارات اخرى عند الشباب. الى نجحت هذه الدوره، هذه ال4 ايام كيمكن ترجع اكثر، ولكن واش كاينه مبادره ديال انه الا نجحت تبقى كدوز كل عام شاك اني؟
الوغ في الايلس حنا تنقولوا له الايلس ما عمرنا ما عطينا هذيك لا فيزيون كون كوا سي ان سومي اللي غادي يسالي من هنا ل 25 وغادي يمشي. الوغ نو ديما عندنا ديك لا فيزيون تاع كون كوا انا الايلس خا ان افريكان يونيون تاع لي جون، فريمون ان موفمون ديناميك اي افكتيف تاع لي جون.
En tant que HEM et membre de son administration, je ne me positionne pas comme un organisateur de l'événement, mais plutôt comme un encadrant des organisateurs, parce que c'est ces jeunes qui ont fait vraiment un excellent travail.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Aysam Okouroum. I'm a MasterPeace organizer, and I do officially welcome you to the African Youth Leadership Summit organized by MasterPeace Morocco in partnership with HEM Business School.
Mesdemoiselles, Mesdames, Messieurs, bonsoir. Nous vous souhaitons la bienvenue à la première édition de l'African Youth Leadership Summit.
Je vois que le leadership n'a pas de frontières. C'est une très très belle mosaïque que nous avons ce soir. Bienvenue au monde.
My name is Art Bos. I'm part of the global leadership of MasterPeace Foundation, and MasterPeace is a global peace movement. We focus on conflict prevention by three things: using music, art and play to bring people together, then have a dialogue, and then create perspective. And yeah, I'm very proud to be here in Morocco on the AYLS.
Well, Morocco, it's so exciting. I'm so glad to be here. Honestly, it fits in with everything I do in terms of my campaign, trying to empower young people, empower women, and just help with the workforce and get everyone geared up to make a change.
Je suis vraiment content d'être ici à Marrakech avec vous. J'ai rencontré plusieurs personnes qui sont très intéressantes. On a eu l'occasion d'échanger sur l'entrepreneuriat, que ce soit en Mauritanie, que ce soit au Maroc, au Sénégal ou dans d'autres pays africains.
Tino, can I ask you why did you choose to join AYLS?
You know what, it's such a cliche thing. Like, people always say Africa is the future and young people in Africa is the future, and that's just simply the truth. There's no lie about that. If Africa wants to move forward, it's down to us, the young leaders. It's up to us, the next generation, to be really vibrant and proactive, to take a stage and be very, determined to make a difference. And AYLS is just everything that embodies that.
And I'm also here to learn. Because in my culture in Holland, it's completely different than in Morocco. So how to grow personal leadership in this country and other African countries, I think that's really a key question to solve many issues.
Throughout the day, we've been meeting with people from different countries, and it's so exciting just to see the differences that we share, but also the similarity that unites and brings us together. So there is no better place to be than AYLS this year.
Now, in Africa, people talk about the natural resources that exist here. And people talk about gold, they talk about oil, they talk about plutonium and uranium and all other kinds of stuff. But from my perspective, for 2030, the most valuable resource that Africa has is its human resource.
Everyone is interested in Africa now. There are kids coming out of Stanford University, white boys and girls whose biggest challenge at the moment is developing apps for African small farmers. I've talked to a lot of people who ask me, why are you here? Like, you come to Morocco to work on startups. There's stuff to do here. There's a lot to do here. And if anything, the Pax Americana, the time of Europe and the United States is coming to a close. The future is here. The future is not white. The future is not male. I think in 2030, this panel is not going to look the same. It's not going to be a bunch of dudes over 30. It's going to be a lot more women. It's going to be a lot more young people.
Yes.
Yes.
What I expect, what I hope, and what I expect in the coming 10 years, 10 or 15 years, maybe it's 2030, is to have success stories in Africa. In business, of course, we're talking about business here, but we need, for us, for African, also success stories in the social areas, in how we deal with our own problem, how we eradicate some diseases, but from Africa.
What did I learn today? And I learned a lot yesterday when I arrived here at the airport. I learned a lot today, and I will learn a lot tomorrow. If you take responsibility for your own learning process, you can really make a big difference.
In Africa, we really have a lot of things to do. So meaning, if we have a lot of things to do, it means we have a lot of needs. And what is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship is simply meeting a need. So if we have a lot of problems, then it means Africa is the best place for entrepreneurship. And we don't need to wait till we have degrees. We don't need to wait till we are 40. We don't need to wait till we are 50. No, we can start at 18. We can start at 19. We can start at 20. We can start at 21. We just need to look for a problem and solve the problem.
In the next 15 years, there are 2.5 billion new middle-class consumers. In the West, we called you developing countries, but since 2 years I see that you are an emerging country. Africa does not exist. I cannot call Africa. I can call you. So Africa, with this potential, that we have to call. And a call to you, don't outsource challenges or dilemmas. Talk on it with your friends and make the first step. And that takes passion and resilience. It is tough. The corruption, all the external elements are not in favor. But you cannot let that go. So stand up and move.
Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Preacher man, oh, tell me heaven is on the deal.
The title of the panel itself is an interesting question. I would like to give you a bit of time to reflect on this question, if you guys think that public policies actually allow African leaders, Sub-Saharan or North Africa, anywhere in Africa as one continent, if public policies actually allow us to take the lead.
Yeah, so talking about public policies.
You are going to take 5 minutes each, and you are going to think about what you will say in 60 seconds to convince everybody in this room to vote for you to be the leader of Africa. So you want to be the leader of Africa. I don't care what you say.
Hello, this is Emily Sibia, live from Marrakesh. Good morning, and it's happy to be here. Stay tuned, we're gonna have a lovely session. Sun is shining bright, and we just had breakfast.
I wanna love you, I wanna love and treat you.
two aspects that helps you as partner with a big organization, UNESCO, and communicate and be a platform.
What are you going to do? It takes time. I knew it. I take only the smell. Is it good? Now we get rid of all
deal with situations where you buy land and then you have to go to court with someone because someone says they're
are related to heritage problems and land rights. Yeah. Especially in Morocco, I guess in the most of Africa. Yeah. This is a real problem.
I'm Tanya Michelle Contant. I'm from Canada.
Let me tell you that I am the leader. I'm Mehdi. Yes, you are. I'm Moroccan. Yes, you are. I'm a man. Yes, you are. I'm a feminist. Yes, you are. I'm a he for a she. Yes, you are.
Look for this title to be actually a fact, not in 2030. That's too far for me. I want it to be earlier. It's a dream, but let's all make it true. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon again, everyone. Okay, so by now everyone knows my name is Tishana Mullings and I'm from Jamaica. But today I'm introducing myself to you as an African sister.
So if a person comes into this country, that idea that they're leaving with is that image that you've given them. Does that make sense? The same way, like without me coming here, all I ever knew was just what the media told me. But I'm able to go back to the UK or even a few years down the line, if I meet someone from Morocco, I'm like, wow, yeah, I've been to Morocco and this was the experience. So let's try and create an atmosphere and cultivate an atmosphere that is memorable, that is inspiring.
And I did not have a visa in hand until I got to Marrakesh. And I saw other persons from Mali and other African countries who were denied a visa and sent back home. In that moment, I was worried if I was going to get the visa to get here. But I was also troubled to know that an African can be denied a visa to go to another African country in Africa. And that's crazy.
We talking on you.
Okay, do you want like some trippy and chill music? Like, do you want to relax a little bit?
Okay, let him hate on me. I ain't give a damn, I'm a freaking till the end. Say the guy's crazy and down, pushing you was rap in Morocco while my killers go local. The situations I be freaking in the Rico. Okay, that's a vice versa rhyme basic tame. Better still making good vibes faking tame. Mama saying AG keep on killing it. QG they can't understand this. Head of this nigga rapping so he's emotional. Nigga I'ma do it for money I'm rushed. I keep on posting things that the original. QG bro this fella's name professional. Man all the fucks trucking I'ma be faster than this shit.
Hey, bonsoir tout le monde. Ça va? بالنسبة عيشتني في الدود حيالي يوم نحيا ونموت وطال الحال مبغاش اللي يفوت أراي في قلبي وبغيتي لك كمان قلتيلي صايي وأنا في عشقك وحدي البطايي فهمتيني وقلتي داير راي راي في قلبي ومازال عشقك في البال يا ننساك محال ياللي نسيتينا يلا ويلا طوال العمار حكمت الأقدار
I like this. Thank you, Marrakesh.
I found the issues very interesting. I think the team that organized the summit did a great job.
I knew I was going to have fun, and I knew I was going to benefit from this, but I never thought it was going to be this much.
We are walking over red carpet. This is awesome. This is wonderful. Oh, please.
I am very grateful for all the organizers. Like, you really did a good job, and I'm looking forward for the next one.
Mesdemoiselles, Mesdames, Messieurs, bonsoir.
Bonsoir. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Good evening. In this occasion, I would like to thank our co-organizer AYLS Campus Marrakech.
Je remercie aussi tous les autres membres de l'association MasterPeace pour leur mobilisation, leur travail acharné. Et je remercie aussi le groupe HEM à travers sa présidente, Madame Yasmine Benhammour, le directeur du campus Marrakech, Monsieur Hassan Aouni.
It's a closing night. It should be a sad night because we are leaving you guys. But actually, it's a happy night because we did it. And this is a message to my friend and co-founder of this project. We did it, my friend. He didn't say thank to me.
And as I told you guys yesterday, we are going to grow all together.
Yes.
All together!
Yes! But others believed in us, and I will take the way to thank HM for supporting us and thank Mr. Tarak for all the help that he gave us, because without him, actually, it would be impossible to come here. Thank you very much, Mr. Tarak, and please, on behalf of me, thank all the team of HM.
I announced the closing of the first edition of the African Youth Leadership Summit, and hopefully we will see you soon in the next edition of 2018. Thank you.
Nous déclarons l'édition 2017 de l'African Youth Leadership Summit close et nous vous attendrons nombreux pour l'édition 2018 que nous avons déjà commencé à travailler. Bonne fin de soirée.
Is only Armageddon. One love. So when the man comes, there will be no doom. One song. Have pity on those whose chances grow